Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. You know, a problem is only a problem until you have a solution. And here's the deal, YouTube. We have people frustrated more than ever that we saw a record 170 million points. 170 million points put up for the 6-star featured Hercules round 1. Hopefully we don't see that again in round 2, but you never know. We will know the results Thursday. This has led several people to reach out to me with suggestions about how to tweak this and improve it. Now, you have some suggestions that on paper don't seem that unreasonable, but in reality would never happen, like a guaranteed threshold. For instance, if you put up 150 million points, no matter what, you get the 6-star featured champion. Now, look, I get why people would suggest that, but you have to understand Kabam is a for-profit company. They're in the money-making business, and I don't say that as a criticism. That's how they keep the lights on. This system of placement, especially what I like to call paranoid placement, where you always have to be paranoid that you haven't put up enough score until the arena stops officially, and we have seen so many examples of that, unfortunately the most painful being what happened when the arena closed on Sunday, that they will use more units, they will purchase more units, they will use more refreshes on those rank 3 6 stars especially to get the most points for the arena. If Kabam said everybody who gets 150 million points gets the 6-star featured, suddenly that would lose them money. And so they're not in a financial interest to do that kind of solution. Another solution that other people have messaged me is something to the effect of widening the placement by 50 to 100. Instead of the top 100, maybe make it 150 or 200. That is a little bit more realistic, but I don't think has any chance anytime soon. I can see them doing that maybe in a year or two minimum, but the immediate change would not go into effect. That brings us to this arena tweak suggestion forum post by Kbugii. Kbugii? Sorry, but I don't know how to pronounce your name. Kbugii reached out and said, "This last arena told us all a lot about the current state of the arena structure. Will Kabam at least look at a possible small tweak?" Now notice he says small. He knows that these things are gradual. He's not trying to overhaul it for a pro player's sake, because even though I understand why people want that, it's just not realistic given what Kabam gets and most importantly makes off of the top arena grinding competition, particularly for a champion that checks all the boxes like Hercules does. The difference between the 5-star featured and 6-star was 120 million. Not 120 points, but million. Now, of course, a huge part of that is because 6-star champions are worth the same amount as 5-star champions in the 6-star basic arena, so of course it's going to be a crazy amount less, but, you know, point taken. I can understand how any player that landed, say, in placements 101 to 150 would just want to straight up quit the game. And that's a nice way to put it, right? Destroy their phone, leave the country, go into a hole and hibernate for months. So, I always say a problem is only a problem until you have a solution, and I've tried to do a better job on my channel, believe it or not, of not just talking about problems, but also talking about solutions. When I would first make these videos 4 years ago, I would talk about the problem, but I wouldn't do a good enough job of having a solution for it, and that was on me. And when people said, "Prof, you're being too negative," there was some truth to that, because I wasn't putting forth a suggestion about how to remedy the situation. And so knowing that I'm always trying to improve, not just as a content creator, but as a human being, this is one of those videos that hopefully will not just talk about the arena issue, but also provide some solutions thanks to the summoner. And so let's go to his suggestion. Keep the top 100 to get the 6-star featured. So that goes against some people who want the top 150 or 200, but I think that that's realistic. Kabam has a financial vested interest in keeping the top 100 for the 6-star featured. Now, placement 101 to 200, the 5-star featured plus 5,000, or excuse me, plus 7,500 6-star shards for placements 101 to 200, and then places 201 to 300, the 5-star featured, and half a 6-star. Now, this would be pretty cool because who knows? Maybe somebody could use the 6-star shards and pull, like, oh no, I missed Hercules, but I got a Corvus, I got a Nick Fury, I got a Cosmic Ghost Rider. There's more of a emotional health safety net for getting that amount of 6-star shards. My biggest concern with this solution for Kabam saying yes, because I like the idea on paper, is that Hercules is such an outlier. We still have, I'm going to pull up the arena scores of before Hercules, when we're talking about a champion that I still really like in Black Widow Deadly Origin. That was about 80 million. So is Kabam really wanting to incentivize people on a week where the champion is trash? Let's say it's a 6-star OG Captain America arena, and you can pull the top 6-star with, I don't know, let's just say 60 million points. Well, if you know that you can place 101 to 200 and get 7,500 6-star shards, this is going to turn into what the 1 to 5% arena cutoff is now, only at higher stakes, where you're going to want to get placement 101 to 200 but not place 1 to 100. So that's my concern, though I like the idea. And then 301 to 400 5-star featured plus 2,500 6-star shards, and 401 to 500 5-star featured plus 1,000 6-star shards. With this, those that missed the top would still feel they get something other than a feeling of misery and regret and depression. This allows the same structure already in place with only adding 3 smaller ranking placements. Again, I like this idea for moments like Hercules, but that is such an outlier of an arena that most of the scores remain, I don't want to say low, because 80 million is still a crazy amount of points, but low in comparison. 80 million is less than half of what it took to get the first 6-star Hercules arena round. But what I want to know is, are there any other suggestions out there? What would you do if you were Kabam, YouTube? I am always about innovation and about improving on the game. It does bug me when people only click on videos that they perceive me as being critical or negative of Kabam, because then it skews in their brain that I hate the game, and then it becomes like, why do you play it if all you're going to do is complain? Well, no, I love this game. I relax in a very unhealthy way most of the time. I relax when I'm doing the arena or I'm grinding content and being successful in a way that I don't know if anything else in this world right now gets me relaxed. Not my family, not my friends, not food, not sleep. Is that healthy? No, I don't think that's healthy. I think that's probably as big of a sign of the Marvel Casino of Champions addiction, especially with the arena on my brain, as anything else. But it is what it is. It's my drug of choice, and it is something that I still enjoy for multiple hours a day, every day, and have for literally 4+ years straight. So I don't want to cut off my drug of choice anytime soon, but I do want to make it to where it's more enjoyable and has a better cost-benefit analysis of happiness and enjoyment. And right now, the 6-star featured arena for these specific instances is not an enjoyable experience for those that miss the 6-star. It is a painful one, and that is why I appreciate that the summoner suggested this, and I look forward to reading your suggestions in the comments below. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. Thanks for watching.